And here you have it, guys. Everything laid out that I brought for Emma, minus a few things that are, I guess, still in the wash. I tried to look for. Like I said, by the time you see this video, it would be a while before we have come back. As I'm filming this, to be honest, it's already been almost a week since we've been home. I've just been so busy since we've been back and haven't had a chance to unpack, minus a few things that were like wet that I unpacked right away when I got home, and obviously the car seat and stroller. I just brought it back up for this video. Anyhow, so yeah, the things that were wet that are not here in the wash. Is her sweater, because we rode. Oh my god, I'm so tired. We wore it on the train on the way back home, and it was a little wet when we came back. And then there's obviously the outfit that she wore home, which is she wore a skirt, like a skirt, and like with a shirt, and then I brought a small little tiny like fleecy throw blanket that came with this lammy here. If you saw her packing video, you will see it. This is the unpacking video, so we'll just dive right in. I think I'll go like front to back versus back to front, just because the front's easier to get to versus the back items. So we'll start over here, I guess. So a lot of this stuff as well, I had packed like in my backpack. That's why that's over here. That I kept on me at all times, just in case. Oh, another thing that I'm missing is her sunscreen, her other sunscreen. I can't find it for some reason. I think I unpacked that right away because it was in my bag because we needed it the next day, and now I can't find it. I usually have that in like a little little bags or whatever. I love these Jujubee bags. These Jujubee bags. I got a bunch of them. I ordered a bunch of them from the States. I love them because they corral all her little things together. So this one I keep on me at all times. I just took the stuff out that I normally would have in it just for the sake of this video. I still have a few things in it though. So this is her diapering tote when she was a baby, but now that she's still kind of potty training, I still keep it on me. So I have a bag in case for accidents, either pee or poop, whatever. I put it in there, do laundry, and I throw it in the wash as soon as I come home. I always keep her wipes back here, which is what I took out. So I use these wet ones to wipe down any toilets or her toilet seat or anything. I always keep an extra pair of clothes in here, so I took them out because she had an accident, and that's what I threw in the wash the day that we came home. So that's her extra shorts and her whatever. If it's winter, I obviously keep pants and a long sleeve, but summertime right now, still kind of going into fall, so there was shorts and a t-shirt in here, and that's what she wore because she had an accident on the plane, or on the train. I don't keep saying plane, but we took a train, and that's what she wore, minus this. And then I always keep usually 2, sometimes 3 or more pairs of underwear, because sometimes she'll have a few accidents in her underwear, and then she'll need to change her underwear, but not her pants, whatever, and very few times she has to actually change her pants, but so I usually keep more underwear than I do anything else. So I have 2 pairs of underwear all in here at all times, aside from the underwear that I brought as well. I'm sorry guys, I can't talk today. I'm really tired. So this is the bag I keep on me at all times, whether it's traveling or just going out for an hour. I keep it. And then also I usually bring my Jujubee Be Right backpack, which is over there, so I'll repack it how I normally pack it, and then I'll show you. So this is usually always kept in there as well. Princess, get out, you silly, get, no, my cat. So I always keep this in there. I took it out just to show you guys as well. I know she's not a baby, but sometimes it's hard to change her standing up. So sometimes I do lay her down, and I don't like laying her on the floor still. So I do keep this. Also, I also keep it, even if she was like 8 or 9 years old and fully potty trained, I would keep it in the bag because it also gives it extra cushioning in the back. And I'll show you when I do the backpack again. So so we brought her potty seat. So like I said, I keep that in that clutch. But we don't really use this as much anymore. So I brought it just in case, especially because this is supposed to be a really good potty seat for traveling. That's why I brought it when I traveled. But we used it only 2 times in the 7 days that we were there. We were there for like 6 days, because it keeps slipping. Like, it's supposed to have these like foams. Like, hold on, let me try to show it. Let me see if I can show you guys. So it goes like this. See, it has these foam things. It folds so that way it can fit perfectly in your bag. So this is how it looks. So there's folds in 1 and half, and then each little clip folds out. So that's what it looks like. And then you put it over the big toilet, so that way the hole is a bit smaller for their bum. And then it's got these like felt things that's supposed to like grip to the toilet, but they don't work. Like, every time I put this on the toilet and then I sit her on, it always slides like this. And then it always ends up like in the toilet like this, or these fold up, which they're not supposed to, or it's just a big giant mess. So I do not recommend these if you have small children. Honestly, I would just hold them, if you can, over the toilet so they're not actually on the toilet, or buy like the paper ones. They're so much better than these. I bought this a long time ago when she was first potty training because she loved Dora, and I figured it would be a lot easier than having to carry her, like holding her, right? But it's not good. So don't buy these things. Also, like, sometimes these pinch her bum if she sits too far back on it. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this anymore. So I think I'll either donate it or sell it, or I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Anyhow, I don't recommend these. So I usually bring that, but I'm not going to bring it anymore. I'm just going to buy the paper ones, or just, like I said, holder. So like I said, I have that diapering clutch. So in there I keep these to wipe down the toilet, and then her toilet seat when she's done. So I keep those. Also, they're good to wash face and hands as well. They kill germs. I usually keep, like, I saw people keep a small Lysol to go. I could not find the Lysol to go. So maybe it's just in the States. I'm in Canada, so I don't know. But, like, they would spray the toilet seat. But yeah, I don't know. So I have to use these, but they work just as good. They're wipes, and then I just use the toilet paper and dry the seat because then the seat's wet. Also, I keep hand sanitizer, which is not here because that's on the bag still. I forgot to take that off. So that's kind of like her diapering clutch. So I keep the change pad, the toilet seat, the wipes, an extra change of clothes, and pads, as well as we've been using these flushable wipes. So they're almost done. I brought 2 packs of these. They're flushable wipes, so I keep those in her diapering clutch as well. Because for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just my child, her poop is very thick and like it sticks to her bum, and toilet paper doesn't get it off all the time. So these are flushable wipes versus trying to put them in the bag and throwing in the garbage can and making it smell. Just flush it down the toilet like you would toilet paper. So those are the stuff I keep in her diapering clutch. I also carry regular wipes just in case, again, to either like clean face and hands or anything else. I don't think I'll ever give up baby wipes. Baby wipes are like my best friend, I swear. So that's for like as a backup if I run out of wipes or whatever. Or just to wipe my hands. So that's always in her diapering clutch as well. So that's everything that I carry with me now, minus the potty. I'll take the potty out. I brought these wipes thinking that I would use them, but I didn't. These are some more hand and face wipes. So I brought a lot of wipes. So I brought hand and face wipes, regular wipes, the wet wipes, and then boogie wipes. So there's a lot of wipes. But I didn't use these. So these are the things I didn't use. But I might keep them out and put them in her diapering clutch, and I'll use them when I'm here. Because again, they're hand and face wipes, so they're good to wipe off faces, like, dirty messes, whatever. Emma's a messy child. So these are, like I said, these are the ice that were in her water bottle on the way there. This is the water bottle we brought. It has water because we just got back from an appointment, so I dumped the water that was in there. Obviously, we've been using this also for bedtime now. So this is her water bottle. It's Contigo. It's got a button. She pushes up. It's easy for her to use. So yeah, moving up to like medical. This is her medical bag. I don't carry this on me at all times anymore. I used to when she was an infant. But now I just mainly carry a small first aid kit, which I'll show you in my bag, that has other stuff. I only carry this if I need extra things. Or I mainly keep this now in her suitcase for her Nana's when she goes to her Nana's house. So in here, just got some Band-Aids. These are the bigger Band-Aids when she had a burn on her leg that she needed to use. So she doesn't need those anymore. They can probably take out. She's got a little chase thing in here. I have no idea why. So then in here, I usually keep her other medical stuff. So I have still just a little bit of her baby rub left from when she was an infant. So I want to use that up first. It doesn't expire yet. I think it expires in a couple of months. So if it doesn't get used, I will chuck it because it's honestly not that much in there. And then this is the Vicks rub that also me and her dad use if we get sick. So I just keep it in here and it's good for everybody. So I brought this with us on our trip. She ended up getting sick one night there. We didn't have to use this though. We just used the tempera. Yeah, I don't know why this one is even used. I think maybe Matt might have used it. Because I want to use up this one first, but anyhow. So I keep those in there. Obviously, they'll only be the one once the other one is unused or used up, whatever. I can't talk today, guys. Sorry, I'm like really tired. So I also keep a small little Vaseline. I used to use this when she was an infant. I dipped the thermometer in to check your temperature up her bum, because when they're babies you have to do that. Now I just refilled it with the regular Vaseline that I have upstairs, the bigger one, and I keep this one for traveling. It's good for her lips. Also, again, for bum if she has a rash. I usually use bum cream, but you know, yeah. Oh, sorry, that was another thing I keep in her diaper and clutch is this, a small thing of bum cream. I don't use bum cream very often anymore because she is in underwear and it is hard to get out of the underwear, but you know, you never know, you still have rashes. Also, I use this for me in the summertime when I get really sweaty. It's kind of TMI right now, but under my boobs it gets chafed, and I will put cream under there to kind of help the rash, or baby powder, which is why I brought baby powder as well. So they're good for both me and Emma. So that's why I keep this. I haven't used it in a very long time though, and I'm not too sure if it expires because I filled this up from my big container, so I'm not too sure. But that's also in my diaper and clutch at all times. I just like to refill these small little things. So anyhow, with that, we have her thermometer in here. Again, I don't usually bring these. Like, I have a thermometer here at home, so this usually stays in her suitcase for Heather's. I have her baby nail clippers. I mean, I don't really need these anymore, I guess, because I could cut her nails with the regular nail clippers, but these ones are easier because it has more of a grip. So, yeah, that is that. And then, also, like I said, boogie wipes. So these ones I keep in my bag. Tissues she finds are still a little bit hard on her nose, so I still buy these things. I love these things. I recommend these if you have a child. So I use tissue for me, obviously, because I'm older and I don't mind if my nose gets dry or whatever. I can deal with it, but I'm still a child, so this has just like some saline in it, just kind of like a wet tissue. I also use regular wipes too, sometimes. So I have those ones, and then these ones are the traveling ones. Don't think they're dried out. I think they're still good. That I keep in her sick bag. I call this her medical bag. If she's sick, they're small. They just fit in here. I can't do it with one hand, so I have to do it after. But they fit in here. That way you just take this out, and then she's got boogie wipes to wipe her nose. She's got the Vicks to put on her body. And then this I don't keep in here at all times because I use this both for home. I only put it in here if she's traveling. So like I said, we went to Niagara Falls. I only used this once because she did get sick there. She did throw up. So I keep it in usually a smaller bag, but I was in a rush. So I just threw it in a bag and threw it in here. So this actually stays home. But the rest of the stuff, I only put that in there, like I said, when we're going. The rest of the stuff just fits in here. And then this goes in her bag. I also put regular Band-Aids in here, but they're not in here anymore. They're in her first aid kit. For this trip, I brought some tea tree oil as well. I'm just going to say it. It's kind of personal again, but we had a case of head lice. Every kid has it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just now I'm more aware of. So I brought this tea tree oil to put in her detangler to spray in her hair to help avoid that. So that will go in my medicine cabinet upstairs. I just had that in there because I brought the box and I just opened it there and I put a few drops in her detangler. So that's like the leftover one. So moving on up again, the last medical thing we brought was this. It's her Clearlac. So again, this is the travel one. I keep the bigger bottle in my cupboard up here in my kitchen. I brought this one in her suitcase, and this one stays in her suitcase for her nanas. This is a stool softener. It helps like soften her poop because, like I said before, her poops are really hard and they hurt. So we didn't use this. We only used this one time. She doesn't use this very often anymore. Only if necessary. So we only used it one time on our trip. So it's kind of a waste to bring it, but it's like rather have it than need it than need it and not have it, right? So that's kind of the last like medical-ish thing. Like I said, I brought baby powder both for diapering, for chafed legs. Both me and Matthew are bigger people, so we use the baby powder between our legs so that our legs don't rub together, etc. So I also use this tiny one for the beach to keep the sand off when we're coming home or whatever. So this is usually in my beach bag, the small one. I have a bigger one in my hallway upstairs that I use for home. So then I brought some dish soap for her. This was in a laundry bag. In my bag, I did not use this at all because we didn't need it. She didn't even use her sippy cup. She didn't want it. So this one is a lavender. So I'm just gonna donate this, I think, to someone who may need it, or that travels more, or whatever. So yeah, I didn't need that. So I brought the travel bug spray, which I keep in my bag. Because I use it as well. So we went to the fireworks at night. Actually, we didn't even use this. Funny story. We went to the fireworks and I left my bag in the hotel and we forgot. So we didn't even need this bug spray. But there was bugs there. We just kind of shooed them away. I felt so bad for forgetting the bug spray after packing it. It was a horrible night. But anyhow, I keep this in our bag. It's good for camping, whatever. With that is the sunscreen. Like I said, this is the backup sunscreen that I usually keep in the medicine cabinet upstairs. I have her sunscreen. It's the same thing like this in a little pouch. I love to use pouches to organize things. So I have it in a pouch with her face stick because she uses kind of like a glue stick. It looks like a glue stick sunscreen for her face, and then her chapstick, and then her sunscreen. So this one could go back upstairs. We didn't even use that one. I brought it just in case, because like I said, in case her other one ran out, but it wasn't that sunny in Niagara Falls. We had a lot of rain. So anyhow, moving on to hair accessories. So all of her hair stuff I put in this little pencil case that fit perfectly, and then I just grab this every time I need to do her hair. So her first thing we have is her detangler. So I wrote on this detangler so we knew what it was. I have her big one that is up there for home. But that one does not have the tea tree oil in it. This one has the tea tree oil in it. I sprayed it. So now lately I've been using this one to do her hair. So this is her hair bag. So because she had head lice, I had to sterilize her brushes. I ruined her brushes. So I had to go out and buy her a new brush. This is the new brush we bought her. It was Belle. And this is the brush we've been using. Before she had a Minnie Mouse brush, which she wanted to bring, all her other stuff is Minnie Mouse, and it broke, so I was like, you can't. And then she had a princess brush for at home. I like to have one down here in the living room to do her hair in the morning for school, and then one in the upstairs to do her hair at night after bath. So then we have her ponytails. These are the new one that I bought because she has another one like this that I keep a few in, and I put it in her information pouch, I call it, which has her ID, her health card, her birth certificate, her needle record, all that stuff. I keep it a couple of hair ties in there as like an emergency backup. If they break and we're out or whatever, I can just put her hair back up. But this is the one we use most of the time, so that was in here. And then these are some bows I brought. These bows match this dress that she wore one day, and then these ones she wore with Marineland. This other pink clip, I have it somewhere. I can't remember where it is. And then the silver and purple clip, I think, is somewhere too. You know, things get lost when you go on vacation, whatever. So I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to put them in her clip bin upstairs. She has a little, like, roll up for her little tiny clips and bows. So for now, I'll just put them back, or whatever. I can't put them back in there. So this is here. I use these for her clothes. So this had her socks and her underwear in it, as well as her sweater, and it had her pants and her long sleeve. Like, her clothes are still small, so I fit a lot in here, and then the rest of her clothes fit in here. So her PJs, her dresses, her shorts, her t-shirts, and yeah, everything fit in there. So those are the packing cubes. Okay, so and her last hair thing that I brought was this hair headband. Like I said, she didn't use this one. So there's a lot of things that she didn't really use. But like I said, better than have it and need it than need it and not have it. So I gave her like some options. So headband, some bows and clips. Okay, so moving on, this was her bath tote. So we have her sponge, her loofah, whatever. We use this to wash. We didn't really use this. I think she just used this as a toy, to wash her toys and stuff. Because I packed 2 washcloths for her bathing. If you see her packing video, you will see these were like little scrunched up, and then you had to add them water to take them into like an actual washcloth. So this is the first one we brought, was Pinkie Pie, and then this one's a little bit bigger, which I didn't know, but it's Rapunzel. So these are now dirty because we use them for bath. So like I said, she didn't really use this. This was more for like a toy. This was a plug. They had a plug there, so we didn't use it as a plug. This is the plug. I just took it off. So she used it as a toy. If you touch these to the water, like, it lights up and stuff like that. It does not have an off button, so it goes off whenever it wants to. So I think she wants to keep this up here and play with it at home now, and I said that's fine. I'll just keep this plug in case if we ever need it in the future, whatever. So these, I didn't let her bring a lot of bath toys because, you know, she didn't need a lot. She's not in the bath long. So she brought Rocks, Blair, and Sunny, little bathing suit dolls. So my mom got her another set like this because when we bought them online, you had to buy 2. So she actually has another set. So I said one can be for the bath and then one can be for the pool. She doesn't know about the other set because the other set's for Christmas. This was for as a late birthday gift. So when she opens them Christmas, she's gonna be like, "What the heck? I already have these." But it's okay. Sometimes you can have double things and things get moldy or whatever. It's okay. So anyhow, so these can go upstairs now. And then the last bath toy she brought, she's a bit old for these. We just got rid of all her other ones. But like I said, I had a few things packed already from when we were supposed to go last time. And she was a little bit younger last time. So this is just learning her fruits. You know, like strawberry, orange, plum, raspberry, lemon, and blueberry from Strawberry Shortcake. So these are her bath toys that she brought. These were in like a bag. I left it there because it saves space, and I just put it in a Ziploc bag. We didn't use these very often. They didn't stick to the tub. The tub there was very like grainy, like it was very old. So these didn't stick. So again, she just used these mainly as a toy. These ones are from the dollar store. They suck. But like I said, she liked to stick them to the wall and take them off. So it's like whatever. And these ones are more better. They're like the suction ones. But they didn't work that well at the hotel. At least at the hotel we stayed at. Because the tub wasn't that great. So she just had fun sticking them to and from the wall. So that's what she brought for her bath. And then I just put some of her bubble bath in this travel size one, so I didn't have to bring the big one, and it was pretty full. So like I said, she used a lot of bubbles because, you know, what kid does not like bubbles? More bubbles the better. So that was her bathing clutch. And then we brought this, is like you put her head here and then it stops the soap from going in her eyes. Honestly, we did not use this. This took up a lot of room in her suitcase that I didn't really need. So I just threw this in the gym bag with the other stuff that we didn't really use or need. But like I said, I'd rather have it and need it than need it and not have it. But there, we just used a plastic cup and did her hair. Or I just like not shoved her head under the water, but like, you know, put her head under the running tap and then just let the water like kind of run in her hair and like just scratch it, like not scratch it, but you know what I mean, like whatever. So in terms of clothes, I showed you already what she brought, but what she used, so she used this watermelon dress to go with her watermelon shorts. With that, she wanted to bring her watermelon sunglasses. Also, she wanted to bring it so she can match Daddy. So that was one outfit. We went to go see my aunt one day. She wore this with these and then these bows because they matched the dress. It was rainy and wet one day, so we wore one pants, and then we wore one pants with this to go see the fireworks at night, which Emma fell asleep. Speaking of fireworks, we got this, which is her light up Minnie Mouse headband. She can have that for dress up now. We brought this skirt, just to go with any one of her shirts. These shorts, I think this is the outfit she wore there, I'm not too sure. To go with these. And then this was one, these two were, this one she wore with the pink skirt. This was one of the extra shirts that I brought, that she wore when she had an accident. She spilled something or something, I don't know. She wore these shorts with this shirt. It didn't kind of really match, but she wore it to Marineland with the purple hair clips. And then this was extra shorts that I brought that were in my bag that she wore. Yes, I know. She wore this nightgown and this nightgown, her Poppy nightgown, her Paw Patrol nightgown, and her Dora nightgown. So those are all dirty now. And then clothes that she didn't wear. So again, this is one of her extra shirts that I had, which was okay. And this one I brought as another option to wear as Marineland, or if she had an accident or whatever. So those can go back in her drawer upstairs. Sorry, I'm just gonna get her packing cube here. So she didn't wear this skirt, so that can go back in her dresser. With these shorts, she didn't wear these shorts. She didn't need 2 long sleeves. She only needed the one, but I like to have 2 just to be safe. She didn't wear this dress because she had a little bit too many clothes. And then we had this pajama, t-shirt and shorts set, and then that pajama. She wore one of her pajamas twice, which was fine. I packed 4 pair of socks, but she only used 1 pair to go to the fireworks. I thought we were going to go out more at night, but we didn't, so I packed more just to be safe. But She didn't use those. Those are okay. That can go back. And then she didn't wear her Wednesday underwear. So those can go, all these clothes can go back. These are the clothes that she didn't wear. But these are all the underwear she did wear. So I think there's 14 or 15 pairs of underwear here. She had a few accidents and stuff. And like I said, I did wash these there, but I hand washed them. So I prefer them to actually be washed by the washing machine. So that's why I'm going to re-wash them. Just, you don't want to be playing safe with underwear. Then next thing was this towel. I showed these again in her packing video. If you want to see them better, you can. This was her Ariel towel that she wore swimming, with her Ariel bathing suit and her Ariel hat. She did not wear her Ariel hat, so that was a bummer, but that's okay. It was flat anyways, so we didn't really need it. So those are dirty. Then we brought this bathing suit, which she wore the last day that we went swimming. She wanted to wear her Ariel one, but her Ariel ones took longer to dry. So I said, no, wear this one because this is a fast dry. And yeah, so if it was still wet the day that we left to pack it up, I could just throw it in and it wouldn't matter because it was fast dry. So also she brought her water shoes that she used when we went swimming. And then obviously her puddle jumper she needed because we were in the deep end, and oh my god, this kid is crazy in the pool. Just saying. Also we brought her cover up, which I wasn't going to bring this because she did have her pool towel, but honestly she used this more than she did her pool towel. Her pool towel she pretty much just used at the hotel to dry off, to put her dry clothes on. This she pretty much used as her towel, so might not bring 3 next time we go on vacation. This is her Minnie Mouse towel she used for her bathing because all of her bath products are Minnie Mouse. So speaking of bath products, these were her bath products that she brought and we used. Obviously her hand soap we used a little bit. This was her shower gel, like I explained before. It cracked and broke, so that's why it's in here. We're gonna finish it up here. This is her shampoo and conditioner in one. This is a bed spray to help relax the room. We only used it once or twice because Matt's parents didn't like it as much, so we didn't use it. This is her hand lotion, her body lotion, and then some baby lotion, just various of lotions. Her toothbrush and her toothpaste. So like her bathing theme was like Minnie Mouse, and like her swimming theme was like Ariel. It's kind of cute. So the rest of the stuff can be put away. Her sleep mask, she used it a few times. So her sleep mask she used a few times, and that was okay. So this is her travel bed. We did not bring this because we did not have room, and we didn't even use it anyway. She's either slept with me or she slept with her grandparents. So that was a big save. So the last couple of things we brought the stroller and the car seat in this big bag here. The stroller we used I think 2 or 3 times. The car seat we only used the one time, which I knew we was only going to use the one time because I brought it mainly for my aunt when we went to my aunt's house. So then we brought Marshall. She didn't really use Marshall because she was sleeping with us, so she didn't need nightlight. These are the 2 teddies that she brought. She wanted to bring this one, but it did not fit in her suitcase because it was too big. So we left that one here and we went with 2 smaller ones. This one was clipped on the outside, so it saved some space. And this one she brought, and it kept getting lost. So I was like, okay, enough. We're gonna put it in the suitcase so it doesn't get lost. Plus, she bought some teddies, which I'll show you in a different video. Then we got her little wetsuit swim bag here with her goggles that go in the back. Her sippy cup, like I said, is Ariel. She did not use her sippy cup. We were using her water bottle, so now we're out of sippy cups. Finally, we can use her Contigo water bottle at night, and it's been fine. I'm not too sure how many swim diapers we brought. You have to check out the packing video, but we came back with 4 swim diapers left, so I think I only packed about 5 or 6. So we didn't use all of them because we didn't go swimming every day, so I brought them just to be safe. This was the rain jacket I brought her. So This is the rain jacket that I brought for her. I didn't really want to bring a rain jacket, just something like a light jacket that was easy to compact. So this is the Disney Princess one, and it's like a lightweight, springy rain jacket. So I thought this one was perfect because we were going to Niagara Falls, so it's water, it's rainy, it was, you know, and then if it was cool at night, she can wear this. And it was so easy to just, my cat wants to join us here, to just like fold it up and like roll it up, and then it just shoved like in the bag like this. So yeah, it was easy. I found her sweater. This is the sweater she brought. Again, it wasn't a thick sweater. It's just some like a nice little like thin, a nice little thin sweater just to kind of keep her warm at night when it was a little bit chilly. It's not like it's winter. So those two things are the last two things she kind of brought. And then this was the blanket she brought. Again, it's a very small blanket. If you've seen in her packing video, it's just a little like fleece throw. So it was enough just to cover her legs on the train when it got chilly. This is the hat that she brought. She brought her sunflower hat to go with her watermelon glasses. I did manage to find her sunscreen bag here. Sorry, this is hard to do with one hand. So I'm going to just take my sunscreen out because I put my sunscreen in here as well. So this is the bag that I use. It's I think the quarter size from Jujube. So this is her sunscreen. So like I said, this one was almost done, so I brought the backup one just in case. That's for her body. This is the one she uses for her face. It's like a sun stick, and I put her name on it because she was at summer camp and I didn't want them to get lost. And then this is what we use for her lips. I use this for my lips as well. It's SPF 30 Ultra Protection. So she's got lips, face, and body. And then I put my sunscreen in here as well. That way I remember to put my sunscreen on, which I will show my sunscreen.
Mommy found my sunscreen.
Oops. Sorry, guys. I will show you my sunscreen in our packing video. But everything fits in there like that. And it just zips up like that. So, hold on, it must stop. And then the last thing I brought was this. We didn't even use this bag. So I brought some like toothpicks for me and Matthew. This is Emma's travel fork. I used this a lot when she was younger, but now she's getting older. She kind of uses just whatever the restaurant has. And 95% of the time she gets chicken nuggets, so she doesn't really need a fork. So it comes with this little travel case, which I find was cute. And then you get a spoon and a fork. That is infant, and then it's just easy to wash. So I use this mainly everywhere when she was younger. But now that she's a bit older, I use it just pretty much just for Thanksgiving. If she doesn't like the metal forks, I bring this one still. This is a bib. Again, she doesn't really wear bibs, but I brought it just as in case. But I like these, what are they called? I can't remember the name. The company, maybe it has it. Oh, here you go. Cushies, whatever it's called. So it's got like a pocket here to catch the food, and it's a long sleeve so that it covers her arms. And again, it's very thin and lightweight, so it just folds like flat into itself. It was very easy to bring when she was a toddler. Now she's 5, so she doesn't really use this very often. So I think I might just take this stuff out and use this bag as something else. This was her restaurant bag, so I would keep snacks in here while the food was coming. Then obviously her bib and stuff like that. I keep in this back zipper pouch here. I don't know if I have any. Oh yes, I do. I keep some more wet wipes. So again, I use this to wipe her hands and face before dinner comes, or I use the hand sanitizer. I also use it to wipe down the table in front of us if she doesn't want to use her mat, which I will show you next. This is hard to do one-handed, guys. Hold on one second. So this is the mat that I've been, whoops. This is the mat I've been using. I guess I would say for the past 2 years. We haven't used it in almost a year. So I started using it when she was 3. So 3 and 4, and then we stopped using it about this year when she was 5. So also it doesn't really stick very good when it rolls up. So it does roll up into itself, so it fits in the bag perfectly. And this is the summer, I can't remember what it's called, summer thing. And it doesn't stick very good. You have to kind of wet it. But it has these things where you stick down and you stick it on the table, and then this hangs over the edge of the table to catch any food that drops. And then you just put her food on here. So her chicken nuggets, I would cut her chicken nuggets up and I would put it on here and she would just eat it, versus putting it on a napkin on the table or putting it just on the table. I would put here, and then if any food fell in here, she can eat it instead of falling on the floor. And as you can hear,
they just ran away.
It has the hey diddle diddle, so it's hard to see. But here's the cat in the fiddle. The cow jumps over the moon, and the little dog laughed to see sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. So it's hard to see. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the spoon, there's the dish, there's the dog. It's the cow jumping over the moon, and then there's the cat in the fiddle. So again, it just folds up like this. This one folds first, and then because we haven't used it in a long time, it kind of is already shaped, and then it just rolls into this thing like this, and then it just fits down in here perfectly. But like I said, we haven't used this in a while, so I might
use that. I still use my bill.
So that fits down in there like that, and then the bib goes on top like that, and then I keep these for me and Matt. So like I said, she hasn't used a lot of this stuff in a very long time, so I think it might just be time to pack this bag up and leave it up like that. So, and then I already showed you this, but I just wanted to show you how we packed it. So this is her puddle jumper, and then in the winter time, obviously, and then when we travel, this is how it folds to be stored. So we folded it as it would be, and then we put it in a bag inside the car seat. Oh, I'm cracking. Sorry guys, so I had a phone call. So it doesn't fold as well as it's supposed to, but that's how it kind of goes. So we just put it inside a bag, and then we put it inside the car seat bag, so it was one less thing we can carry. Another thing we could have done is we could have just clipped it on side, on the, what's it called, a bag, or the suitcase. I'm drawing blanks here today, guys. I'm very tired, but that's how it folds in. So the wings fold inside the life jacket, and then it just like this, and then you can just carry it like this. So that's how we're gonna store it for winter time. She's not gonna be wearing this much longer anyways, because I think it's only, it only goes up to 50 pounds, and she's 41 pounds, so she's kind of outgrowing it already. We've only had it for a couple of months, but kids grow fast. And then I brought this back out again because I wanted to show you guys this again. So this didn't really explain. This was her toiletry bag I got, I think, at Winners. It's like this leopard print. It's meant for kids size. I got this when she was a baby, obviously. So she had all these small little travel size. So everything fit in here perfectly. Now that she's a bit bigger and she has bigger bottles, I'm going to have to get her a bigger one, like mine. And then I can just use this for something else, or sell it or donate it, whatever. But yeah, and then I also wanted to show you up here, her toothbrush has her name on it. There's her case and her toothbrush. Look how cute is that? This is the toothbrush I brought for a long time. Again, this is the taller size toothbrush. So it's the toddler size toothbrush. So obviously she'll only be able to use this for another year or two. If that, if we don't travel, then it'll just be kind of like, I don't know, maybe a souvenir or something, because it's not like you can sell a toothbrush. But yeah, that is everything. And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys. Don't know if I mentioned this when I unpacked the suitcase with her. But this is the tag we used for her suitcase. It's Matt's tag, obviously, because it says Matthew and it has Batman. I got this made on Shutterfly. You're supposed to write your address on here, but I didn't want to do that because in case we move or whatever, then we're stuck with a luggage tag with our old number and our old address or whatever. Not that I plan on moving anytime soon, but I just rather like use it with my label maker, like write my address and print it and stick it on it. That way if we do move, I can just peel it off and, you know, whatever. So I just left it blank. And I mean, it's not like how many other people you know Matthew with Batman tag, right? I don't know. So, like I said, each suitcase has its own. And then this is the stroller. This is the last thing I wanted to show you guys. I kind of showed this in our unboxing video with Angie. This is their Bodyguard. We only used this one time, which I knew we would. Emma broke it because she threw the stroller down the stairs, which I was kind of mad about. So she broke the clip to actually clip it onto it here. But it still works. Like I said, we only used this one time. We locked up Heather's, which is Matt's mom's walker, at Marineland, so we can have her wheelchair and push her wheelchair. I thought we would use it more, but we didn't. But it's still a cute thing to have in the future or whatever, and it's not like it expires or anything. So again, it's hard to show you with one hand, but this is a lock. Because it's broken, it's harder. So this is the cord. Pull the cord out, and then you just lock it in here like that. You scramble the numbers up, and then you lock it to a post or to whatever, and then you just press the button and it goes back in. So yeah, that is that. So that is everything I brought for Emma. Emma's over here playing. I put the rest of the stuff away because there's a lot of stuff scattered everywhere. So yeah, so that is everything I brought for Emma. What she used, what we didn't use, what we used, what we didn't use, etc. So now, if you stay tuned, I will show you, and then it'll be probably another video, but I will show you what I packed for me and Matthew, and the same thing, what we used, what we didn't use, since I didn't do the packing video for us. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell me what you think about these videos. Give me a thumbs up, hit that bell, you want to be notified when I upload another video. And we'll see you in the next video. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.